Dr. Marcus June had seen plenty of strange things during his 3 years aboard the exploration vessel Prometheus, but nothing quite prepared him for the sight of the wounded alien lying in the crimson grass of Kepler 442b. The creature resembled a cross between a wolf and a human, with silver fur covering most of her body, pointed ears that twitched with each labored breath, and intelligent amber eyes that tracked his every movement. "Easy there," Marcus whispered, slowly approaching with his medical kit. The alien, clearly female based on her facial features and body structure, had deep gashes across her torso, likely from the razor-sharp claws of one of the planet's apex. Predators they'd cataloged earlier, she snarled weakly, bearing fangs that could easily tear through Kevlar, but Marcus noticed the defensive posture came more from fear than aggression. Her breathing was shallow, and the metallic scent of her blue-tinted blood filled the air. Without immediate medical attention, she would die within the hour. "I'm not going to hurt you," Marcus said softly, though he doubted she understood English. He activated his universal translator, hoping the device had picked up enough of the local language from their previous encounters with her species. The VORTHAK. The translator crackled to life. "I will ... not. Submit," came the halting translation. Of her growls. "I don't want you to submit," Marcus replied, watching as surprise flickered across her lupine features. "I want to help you. My name is Marcus. I'm a healer." Her amber eyes narrowed, studying him with an intensity that made him feel exposed. After a long moment, she gave an almost imperceptible nod. Marcus worked quickly, cleaning the wounds with antiseptic while she watched his every move. The Vorthik had proven to be remarkably similar to humans physiologically, one of the many coincidences that made first contact possible. His standard medical supplies seemed to work on her biology, and within an hour, he had the worst of her injuries stabilized. "There," he said, sitting back on his heels. "You should rest now. The nanobots in the healing gel will help your body repair the damaged tissue." Instead of gratitude, the alien female suddenly lunged forward with surprising speed. Before Marcus could react, she had clamped her jaws down on his forearm, her fangs piercing through his environmental suit and drawing blood. "What the hell?" Marcus yelped, trying to pull away, but her grip was iron strong. After a few seconds that felt like an eternity, she released him and sat back, licking her lips. "Why did you?" Marcus began, then stopped as he noticed a change in her posture. Where before she had seemed wary and defensive, now she sat with a strange sort of reverence, her head slightly bowed. "The bonding is complete," she said through the translator, her voice now steady and strong. "I am Zeranik of the Silver Moon Pack. You have proven yourself worthy to lead us." "Lead you? I just gave you first aid," Marcus protested, examining the bite marks on his arm. They were already beginning to heal, faster than should be possible. "You showed mercy to an enemy. You gave of your own strength to heal one who could have killed you. And now," she gestured to his arm, "you carry the mark of the pack. By our laws, you are Alpha." Before Marcus could process this information fully, the sound of approaching footsteps made him look up. A dozen Vorthik emerged from the tree line, all bearing weapons that looked suspiciously advanced for a species they had assumed was pre-industrial. Their leader, a massive male with scars crisscrossing his muzzle, approached cautiously. "Sister," the scarred male growled, "what have you done?" Zeranik rose to her feet, moving with fluid grace despite her recent injuries. "I have found us a new Alpha, brother. One worthy of the old prophecies. A human?" The word came out like a curse. "These soft-skinned creatures who hide in metal shells?" "This soft-skinned creature just saved my life," Zeranik shot back, and accepted the bonding bite without flinching. "He bears the mark now, Kreshtar. You know the law." Marcus watched the exchange with growing alarm. "Look, I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not looking to become anyone's leader. I'm just a doctor." Kreshtar studied Marcus with calculating eyes. A healer who carries no weapons yet shows no fear. Interesting. He gestured to two of his warriors. Test him. Wait, what? Marcus began, but the two Vorthik were already moving. They came at him from opposite sides, their movements coordinated and deadly. Something strange happened then. As the first warrior's claws swept toward his chest, Marcus found himself moving with impossible speed and precision. He ducked under the attack, grabbed the warrior's wrist, and used the alien's own momentum to send him sprawling. The second attacker received an elbow to the solar plexus that dropped him instantly. Marcus stared at his hands in shock. How did I? The bonding bite, Zaranik explained, her amber eyes gleaming with approval. It shares more than just pack loyalty. It shares strength, speed, instinct. You are becoming one of us while remaining yourself. Kreshtar helped his defeated warriors to their feet, then approached Marcus with newfound respect. The old texts speak of a leader who would come from the stars, one who would unite the packs and lead us to greatness. I thought it was myth. It probably is, Marcus said, but even as he spoke, he could feel something changing within him. The bite wound on his arm had stopped bleeding entirely, and he felt more alert, more alive than ever before. The other packs will challenge your authority, Kreshtar warned. The Crimson Fang pack in particular will not accept a human alpha without a fight. Marcus looked around at the gathered Vorthik, then at Zaranik, who watched him with hopeful eyes. He thought about his mission aboard the Prometheus, about humanity's need for allies in an increasingly dangerous galaxy. Then I guess we better be ready for them, he said finally. Zaranik's lips pulled back in what might have been a smile, revealing those deadly fangs. Welcome to the pack, Alpha Marcus of the Silver Moon. As if summoned by her words, a howl echoed across the alien landscape, long, haunting, and definitely hostile. Marcus felt an answering call rise in his own throat, and for the first time since the bite, he didn't fight it. The sound that emerged was purely human, yet somehow perfectly understood by every Vorthik present. It was a declaration of acceptance, of challenge, and of leadership. His new pack howled in response, their voices joining his in a harmony that spoke of loyalty, strength, and the birth of something unprecedented in the galaxy, a human alpha leading an alien tribe toward an uncertain but extraordinary future.